talk about Dharma term Bodhicitta, and especially what's called absolute Bodhicitta. When we ask what it is that fuels and drives our Dharma practice, in a word, at least as I understand it, it's all about what is called bodhicitta. And bodhicitta comes in two flavors, relative bodhicitta and absolute bodhicitta. And I'm mostly going to discuss absolute bodhicitta here, but relative bodhicitta is important too, but because it's where we learn to benefit and love one another. However, to a significant degree, it's also where we try things on and fabricate what we understand as bodhicitta. On the other hand, absolute bodhicitta is an unending desire, naturally, an intent to benefit others and share Dharma with them, come hell or high water. On our path to enlightenment, each of us, it's not that we just go out of our way to benefit others, but rather that the path of our Dharma, the Dharma path itself, becomes assisting other folks in everything we do. In other words, at the point of absolute bodhicitta, we have done what we can for ourselves. We've had the true nature of the mind, which is termed recognition, pointed out to us by an authentic guru. And with this recognition, we become familiar with the mind's nature. And by that familiarity, that becoming familiar, we've done what we can to prepare and to benefit ourselves. And here's the key. From the point of recognition onward, our Dharma path and the thread of interest that extends on to enlightenment for us runs directly right through others, all sentient beings. In a word, we can only help ourselves further at that point through helping others by actively benefiting and sharing the Dharma with them. There's no alternate route to enlightenment that I have read about or listened to in the teachings. So in summary, at the event called recognition by ourselves as to the nature of the mind itself, we become, I'm not sure what the term is, bodhisattva, or at least we undertake one in activity and not just in fabricating. And fabricating means trying to be compassionate, intellectually being compassionate, trying to do good things, but not actually being unable not to do good things, So allow me to repeat this essential truth. After recognition, our sole task or Dharma path becomes one of extending and expanding our realization hour by hour and day by day. And just what does that entail? After recognition, samsara, the cyclic world of ups and downs that we live in, samsara itself becomes the fuel for our enlightenment. And samsara is incrementally realized and transformed into nirvana, little by little and bit by bit. And the path through this includes benefiting and being dedicated to every sentient being in samsara. It's not like we have to do this, benefit others, that we have to do it so that we can go on to be enlightened. It's not like that. We actually become enlightened through benefiting others in no other way. So there's a difference. We do it out of compassion and the love of sharing with others. It's not a chore, but rather it's our greatest joy. And you can't rush this stuff without resorting to fabrication. That's what relative bodhicitta is all about. Trying to, wanting to, intending to, but not doing. which while it may, relative bodhicitta may have a good intent, it's no substitute for the real thing. What is called absolute bodhicitta is a byproduct of recognizing the nature of the mind. And as described above, it's the undying urge to benefit and share Dharma with all sentient beings.